Yeah, Terror of the Autons. It's good. You should watch it sometime. I want to talk about personal stuff today. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. When I started this ridiculous project more than 3 years ago, I weighed well over 300 pounds, and I felt terrible. Just every day I felt like a lethargic slug, and any light workout would completely wind me. Then, thanks to Doctor Who, and a treadmill and push-ups and sit-ups and diet and obsessive dedication, over the course of a year, I lost more than 70 pounds. I felt amazing. It was the best I had felt in decades. Now, the problem with that kind of rapid weight loss is the vast majority of cases of people who lose a significant amount of weight gain it all back and then some within 12 months. I am happy to say that that didn't quite happen. I never got back up to my original weight. But I did gain back a substantial chunk of weight. And that's what led me to this second lap on the Time Treadmill and these sweaty thoughts. Now, you might think from looking at the stats at the beginning of this video that I haven't been terribly successful. It seems like I haven't lost much weight at all. But there's two things I want to point out. First of all, I finally arrested my weight gain. If you look at the chart on my website, you'll see I was steadily gaining weight back until I started back on this project, and I stopped that trend dead in its track. And just that alone, if nothing else happened, I would be very happy. But more importantly, and the reason I'm bringing this up today, yesterday I weighed under 270 for the first time since July of last year. I am indeed making progress on this project. And I do feel better than I did 6 months ago. So, just on a purely physical front, this project has been a huge win. But beyond that, my other major goal for this project was to gain experience both presenting to camera, doing voiceover work, and also getting used to doing video and audio editing. And on that front, this has been a massive success. When I go back and look at my first couple videos on this project, they were terrible. And I knew they were terrible. I knew they were going to be terrible. I believe I started out this project by saying it's going to be awful. But the entire point is to stick to something and do it day after day after day and gain experience. And that I have. I am very, very pleased with where I'm at right now. The other big change you probably noticed in the last week is that I'm now filming inside a studio. I'm filming inside the Trapezium, my own custom audio isolation booth that I built myself over the course of the last 2 months. It's taken me a bit of dialing in to finally get to a point where I'm happy with how these videos are staged, how the background looks, how the lighting looks, and there's still improvements to be made. But again, the difference between where I started and where I am now is like night and day, and I am so happy. Beyond that, I've finally, after years and years of talking about it, I've finally actually started making tangible progress on doing voiceover work. Now with this studio and all of this equipment, and with the work I'm doing every single day, I should be ready to create a demo reel within the next month, and at that point, I will be ready to actively go out on auditions for voiceover work. And that is the real goal of this project. And I am so excited. I am having so much fun doing this. This is just a fantastic experience. And it's all thanks to you, my dedicated imaginary viewers. I know I'm talking into the void, and that's totally fine because this is so incredibly fulfilling, and I'm so happy to be here. And so for the thousands of you, dozens, okay, 4 or 5 of you, whatever it is. But for those of you who have stuck in this with me, thank you so much for being there every day, and I hope I will see you tomorrow. And on that note, as I always say, stay home, stay safe, be kind, be patient, and I will see you tomorrow.